Look at this dude.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already, then so make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're at it so you can be a part of the Post Noti gang family, best family on YouTube. That's no cap, hands down. Hey man, we are here for a video from Jamari. The Liver King situation gets worse. We're gonna do less talking, more reacting. Let's dive right into this video. Let's go.
My intestines are shattered. I do enemas every day to take a shit. I have to lay down on the ground with the fetal position with my legs to the left to actually go to the bathroom.
So about 2 weeks ago, the Liver King was arrested.
Okay, so now he's having, I know about the arrest, but now he's having like really bad health issues. Yeah, bruh, you might want to stop eating raw meat.
In Austin, Texas, after threatening podcaster Joe Rogan and his family.
I don't know if you heard, it's my get out of jail party today.
And since then, it has been quite the wild ride as he has continued his descent into madness.
The family's all tucked in. Everybody's actually sleeping. I checked. I read some comments
Maybe eating raw meat also makes you go mentally crazy.
today or yesterday, and I saw he's losing it a lot. And says it on my desk. Lose yourself.
Basically, the Liver King has continued to lose his mind as he enters a dark clout-chasing spiral. And after hours of watching the Liver King's content, two things are beyond clear to me. For one, my brain is now incredibly damaged. And for two, it's beyond obvious that getting exposed broke both his brain and his ego. And the Liver King has not been able to get right since then, despite 2 years now passing. Now, around 1 year ago, I talked about how he was trying to metamorphosize his brand into some sort of strange farmhouse mobster bullshit.
You could chew on it? Mine.
The slobber was still coming off that piece. Like, the Liver King is losing his damn mind. That's the net.
Bro, I guarantee you some of this stuff he's intaking into his body, there's probably, what is it? What is it called? Like bacteria and all that extra ish. It's probably eating away at his brain, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if there's worms in his brain just eating away at it, bro.
Nastiest thing I've seen in a very long time. And then all these months later, that Netflix documentary came out on him and his family, and that was the final straw. I believe that Liver King felt that he would be vindicated by the release of this show, that he would get his side of the story out there once and for all and display what his lifestyle really is about. But obviously he was not satisfied with the end results, and now is telling people to take it out on the ones who produced it.
And so when motherfucker pieces of shit trying to unravel the gift that is my family, like the piece of fucking shit that tried to make a movie and they called it the Untold Truth or something. What we should do to make him pay is boycott every fucking movie that he's ever made prior.
I mean, at the end of the day...
But when you found out that they were making a documentary about you, you were probably completely on board. You were just unsatisfied, like dude said, with the outcome, the end results.
He is the one who put his family into that position by wanting to make this documentary to stroke his own ego. He really thought that after such a public expose, that this would flip the snake oil salesman narrative on its head. That is how delusional he was. The other thing is, he is so rich that he could have produced and released a documentary himself if he really wanted more control of the narrative and the edit. But now he's crying. And honestly, I don't really think anyone looked bad here besides him and his wife, who clearly enables his crap. We saw that both during the documentary and the arrest.
I'm gonna go.
I wonder if the documentary is still up, because I low-key want to go watch it. I didn't know that they made a documentary on it. On him.
Be next to my queen. Her warm skin. Oh, yeah. She's 51 and I love her and I lost her.
The Liver King also
He lost her? Like, she died?
harps on this idea over and over again.
Did he say lost or love? I don't know.
And that the big bad bullies of the world have casted some sort of injustice upon his family. He also starts referring to the idea of him fighting Rogan as the Liver King versus the bully.
I'm picking a fight. My fight is in principle. Bullying, I don't allow it. I don't allow big companies to bully. I'm fighting against bullying. My name is Blow Slogan, yo. I'm a big bully and I'm untouchable. I can do whatever I want, that's right. And I'm ready to fight for my family. Another man who thought that he could bully another man.
So to him, pretty much anyone who doesn't suck him off is basically a piece of shit in his eyes. And honestly, I don't even remember Joe Rogan saying anything false about him, and really he just seemed to crack a couple of jokes at his expense. I mean, really, I've never seen one clip where his wife or family are even mentioned. I mean, if anything, isn't someone who would lie to their audience a much bigger bully than someone interested in exposing the truth? But with this guy, it's really just a never-ending cycle of victimization.
More plates, more dates guy. Unsubscribe to him and the vigorous other guy, and then everyone who unsubscribes, every single one, the millions, I'm going to donate the exact amount to a charity that does good.
He doesn't even know what to say.
Oh, and you might be wondering, well, who the hell is interviewing the Liver King right now? And it's basically Joe Rogan from Temu over here. Like, the Liver King was aiming for a podcast.
Joe Rogan from Temu. I'm weak, bruh. Low-key Jamari dissed him. That was like a sneak diss.
With over 100 million listeners, and he got onto one with 252. What, you mean 252 million? No, 252, that's it. Now that is a tough scene. And this guy essentially just acts as yet another ego massage therapist for the liver god.
Because somebody might say like, oh, he lied, that kind of shit. Like, you've
So
got clean.
this guy's YouTube channel has under 300 subscribers, and he did this interview with this guy. That is very interesting. Well, this guy came in clutch then, or no, Liver King came in clutch for him. Because if anything, you're just boosting this guy's channel. I bet you if you guys go to his channel, I bet you it probably blew up from this interview. Typically, bigger people, they don't do interviews or podcasts with like very extremely small channels or anything like that. Because typically people that get on interviews or podcasts, they, especially if you're a bigger individual, they're going to want something out of it as well. Not just the person that's doing the interview, but the person that you're also interviewing, they're going to want something back as well in return. So unless this guy has some money and wrote a fat check to Liver King, that's...
on that doesn't discount anything else that's happened before that. It doesn't discount a single fucking thing that you've taught prior to that. Were you going to say, you call a snake oil salesman, sunlight is snake oil? Fucking cold therapy snake oil? What are we doing here? You think liver is snake oil? Look at the fucking micronutrient profile in organ meat. Come on. So I just say this because it's been frustrating for me on the sidelines witnessing the modern witch hunt.
And it seems like anyone around him who is not a yes man has been exiled from his contacts, including his best friend.
Saying no to you, I'm done ever talking to my best friend again. And so he's not even my best friend anymore. He's not even in the top 40. He's exited
Why does he sound different right here? His voice sounds like more high pitched.
my ecosystem. Watch the Kyle Kingsbury podcast, you'll know why. You know,
He actually got all of his yes men in one place to try and preach his final message of pure crap,
I asked everyone that was really important to me to come.
where he continues to cry about his former best friend, and tells this circle of clowns to drink blood out of his various water bottles, calling it barbarian water.
Guys, bring all those to me. We're going for the guys, all of them here.
They're drinking blood? Yo, no wonder he's going crazy, bro. Like I said, whatever he's ingesting into his body, bro. And then I did a reaction as well. Another YouTuber did a video on Liver King about the arrest and stuff like that, bro. Like, come on, man. Like between eating raw meat. Oh, that's why I brought up the other YouTuber. That's why I brought it up. Is because he lied also about taking steroids and stuff like that. He lied about that. He got caught up and caught. Like, bro, you are going down a spiral, and it's because of the stuff you're putting into your body. Your brain cells are dead, bruh.
I'm talking, I'm obnoxious. No one's listening still. And look, they all went there. I'm just asking for everyone's attention. We evolved drinking blood more than what we call water today. This is barbarian water. It's delicious as fuck. So I think this is delicious as fuck.
He looks like he's on something, bro. He's talking like he's on something. His body is showing as if he's on something, bro.
Number one, and just pass it to like You three get a share, and you can say no. And if that's the case, I want you to just pass it back and forth because you missed the opportunity in a lifetime.
It's hard to believe that so many adults
I'll pass the opportunity, my boy. I don't plan on drinking blood, bruh.
could come together and not have an intervention with this guy. Instead, they laugh, listen, smile, and act as if he isn't totally off his rocker as he rambles on and on and on. And other than this circle jerk, the only other person to connect with him was this guy who goes by the name Santa Cruz Medicinals, a content creator who seeks to expose the food industry, especially in America, and try and wake people up to all the processed shit they're putting in their bodies on a daily basis. The Liver King actually connected with this guy because his sons are massive fans of the Santa Cruz brand. He actually went and spent 48 hours with the Liver King almost right after his arrest, and he says this was an attempt to show him some grace and present a different side to the story.
Oh, this is you? Oh, bro.
Dude, so nice to meet you, bro.
Who are you?
I'm Santa Cruz Missiles. I'm Brendan.
You're the guy everyone's talking about.
I guess so.
So Striker, this is
Sometimes.
Santa Cruz.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Just yesterday, he released an hour-long video on this topic, where he even tries to reason with him when it comes to Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's not the enemy. McDonald's is enemy. Crumble Cookie's enemy.
Bro,
All
just
this-
to be clear,
Man, all I know is I got one life to live, man. You're on this planet one time, bro. That's it. I'm gonna enjoy whatever is on this planet. So if I want to go get a cookie from the cookie place, if I want to get some chicken nuggets from McDonald's, if I want a taco from Taco Bell, if I want a burger from Burger, I will do it. Now, obviously, have balance with it. I'm not saying eat McDonald's every day, all day, but geez, man, like, you will not find me eating raw meat. You will find me eating McDonald's, though.
is one of us.
He promotes health.
Liver.
Yes, absolutely.
whole,
Absolutely.
Fighting.
100%. Yeah.
And so how do you contract back, and especially when your wife and everyone else is like, why don't you go get him? Like, you know how to get him, you know?
Yeah.
Why? Because he's actually doing my job for me.
No, real shit. People don't really give a fuck about the whole steroid thing. No. 99% of people don't give a fuck.
Very soon, no one's gonna remember.
The thing that people give up about is the lying part, bruh. No, like you said, no one will really care if you're taking steroids. No one gives a fuck. But that's not what the issue is. It's the fact that he lied about it. He made this whole image of him stating that he doesn't take steroids, all natural, and it's because he eats raw meat, this and that and the other. But come to find out, you're taking steroids as well. So you lied about it. That's why people. It's the principle. You feel me? So.
Remember anything about a steroid?
Yeah, no,
You know, because it'll be a year from now, 2 years, or 5 or 10 or 20, and it'll be like, oh yeah, do you remember when Jordan has an Achilles severed right before the championship? Sure.
For the 1,000th time, the problem was...
I guess I didn't catch the joke, but something about the Achilles. Y'all leave a comment if you guys understood the joke. I didn't
Not
understand
that he took steroids. Like anyone with a brain could tell that he was on gear. The issue arose when he lied about it multiple times and was selling a lifestyle largely based on the spectacle of his physique. Like if he just looked like the average guy, both he and his supplements would not have received as much attention. That is why people call him a modern-day snake oil salesman. Because it's like if he's willing to lie about something as big as that, who knows what else is just part of the act? The eating of the raw meat, the sunning of his asshole, I mean, where does it stop?
Because they made a movie. Netflix did.
Yeah.
They didn't tell the truth.
Yeah.
And then after that movie came out where they didn't tell the truth, and then they show Blow's slogan over and over saying whatever he said, I'm picking a fight with a bully. Bully versus Liver King. Your name can go first, whether it's Blow slogan, stepping stone for something bigger. The bigger thing is the principle and the matter.
Yeah.
Nobody will understand him. His intellect, his brilliance is like way up here.
Yeah.
And like we're all down here, you guys. I said
Now, other than that, he did reveal that his guns were confiscated from him after the incident with Joe Rogan.
Yeah, because from what it looks like, he also has, an ankle monitor on him as well. So, yeah, when you get into trouble like that, they definitely taking all that from you, bruh.
You're gonna love this. You see this empty rack?
Yeah.
That empty rack?
Yep.
Because of what just happened,
Oh, yeah.
All my firearms.
Yeah.
He shows them around his house, and before they eat, literally breaks into a 20-minute prayer to the universe.
Oh, I really wanted to go fucking wake surfing. Striker's hungry. We gotta be back at 4. Trying to juggle 6 fucking things, and I just want to talk to you. These guys seem great. I know we'll never have enough fucking time to actually do it.
They then all play Mario Kart at his compound, and the Liver King ends up getting arrested.
Oh shit, the finish line! Oh!
He got arrested here?
Let's go!
Oh, damn. That's got to be a sight. You go from playing Mario Kart to getting arrested. Wow, the day definitely took a turn for the worse for him. Everybody confused right now, like, what the fuck? It looks like he already has an ankle monitor on him. So was he already legally in trouble?
Cruz. This is Santa Cruz. The dog.
That's how they knew where he was, because the monitor. That's funny as hell. I wonder what he got in trouble previously. Because if anything, I don't know if he's made bond. I don't know if he's still locked up right now. I don't think he is. No, I know he's not, because he got out, and then I saw like a clip of him on a mission to go after him or whatever. I don't know, but
My head and my heart. These are my weapons. My head and my heart. These are my weapons. I don't care. You film all you want. Get back.
Yes, sir.
The most important thing is Barbarian.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
He's 18.
Yes, sir.
All right, he's an adult. He can take care of himself.
Okay.
If I have to ask you again, you'll also. Let's get out of here.
Well, that's fucked.
But this ended up being some sort of prank the Liver King pulled.
The police thing was literally him trying to do a funny ass prank on us,
Yeah.
and it got us for like 30 seconds, bro. Maybe longer. Like
so it was a prank. Okay, so that arrest was not real.
genuinely, when we were playing Mario Kart, we thought when they rolled up, we're like, this is it, because there is the reality of like he has the ankle monitor, he has to like check in, with some legal stuff here and there. And then he comes into our like room after and he's like, ah!
Which I just saw as his latest attempt at virality. It was also interesting to me that he does sound somewhat coherent throughout the rest of this video. But once the fake cops show up and he knows the cameras are capturing another viral moment, he goes right into his insanity act, rambling about nonsense and trying to sound more out of it than any other time in
Well, obviously, if it's a staged prank, like, obviously, you get into character for the prank. So, if his character changed up when all this took place, that's because he was obviously doing a prank on these guys. You feel me?
this 1 hour video. It really makes me wonder if this is just his newest act or if the man is legitimately insane. After this, the guys...
To be honest, he could be playing stupid. He may not be actually mentally crazy. Maybe he's just doing it on purpose to get attention.
All do his insane barbarian challenge, and then the Liver King leaves us with this final message saying that he is no longer going to be making content online.
So we're up against the bullies, and we're up against misinformation.
Yeah.
And together, misinformation and the bully thing, that's the fist bump, pound, lock it the fuck down.
I think a lot of people want you to get back to some of that content that inspires people, helps people, and educates people. Because
I'm not making content.
You're really done? Are you really done?
Here's what, bro. You already know why.
Yeah.
You guys know my swords.
Yep.
These are my swords. I said I'm gonna take some time and I'm gonna try this Liver King thing.
Yeah.
And I have zero regrets. I did it.
You really did.
What happened in the meantime is that I compromised higher swords. I'm not going back to that. But what I will do is, as we do family, as we do what we do in our regular life, everyone's invited to hey, come visit.
Yeah.
You can record.
Now, despite saying that, the guy has still been posting non-stop onto social media the last couple of days.
It's almost like it doesn't want to burn.
What is he burning?
But you know it does. It's like, listen. I really want to burn. I really do want to burn them.
And he's burning it in his house. The fuck?
A fake Jew. My name's Sheldon. See how long it takes for the smoke alarms to go off. And then the police come.
So yes, from the outside looking in, it does seem to me like the Liver King is experiencing an ego death with the side of a manic episode. The crazy thing is that this could have all been avoided by simply not chasing clout, and in the end, accountability still needs to be added to his ancestral tenets because everyone else is always the problem. It's always someone else's fault that things went wrong, and the guy is still hell-bent on getting back at absolutely everyone who exposed or made fun of him. But yeah guys, this was pretty much just the latest update on the Liver King. In terms of his social numbers, yes, this guy is probably getting more attention than he's got in a very long time, but not all publicity is good publicity, and it's like people are just watching the house burning while he's still outside putting it up for sale for millions of dollars. It's like no one's buying this shit, dude. But either way, y'all let me know what you guys think down below. Also want to thank you guys for watching today.
Man, Liver King, I think he just needs to go to a psych ward, get checked out, man. I don't know how regular he is going to the hospital and things in that nature, but he definitely may want to go to the hospital and get checked out, making sure all his organs and things in that nature is all good. But anyways, y'all, if you guys made it to the end, I do greatly appreciate it. Smash the like button, leave a comment, click that bell while you're at it. Till next time, I'm going to see y'all next time. I'm out.